Hey Team Toni, Coach Toni here. Welcome to your 13th Mapple. I have a tiny Mapple for you. So the title of today's Mapple is The Difference Between Age and Date, which is a sequel to Mapple 12. Now, in the last Mapple, we established that when you say your age, you are actually communicating that you have completed that many years of life and that you are currently in the next year of your life. For example, if you just turned 18, you have completed 18 years of your life and you are in your 19th year. So after that last Mapple, I had a subscriber write into me and ask a question. Does that mean, since we say the year is 2020, that we are in the 2021st year? Thank you for your question. It is greatly appreciated, and the answer is no. Let me explain. So when we talk about the date, we talk about the time we are currently in, because there was no zero CE, quote unquote, at the beginning. So the reference has always been to the current year and not how many years were completed. So that means that we are currently in the 2020th year of our common era. And at the end of 2019, I saw so many debates about when the decade or the new decade starts. So let me give you a little definition. The decade is a period of 10 years. But we don't want to take just any group of 10 years, because then every year could potentially start a new decade. We need to start from the beginning. So from the beginning of 1 CE to the end of 10 CE was the first decade. So every year ending in 0 is the last year of the decade. So 2021 starts the new decade. The 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, etc. They're all decades that start with a year that end in 0, but those are groups of 10 that we choose to isolate within time, which is why we have to name them to talk about them. So, for all of you who feel like 2020 has put you through the ringer, you can leave it in this decade when we start 2021. Okay? That's the Mapple for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please use the hashtag MappleAday to talk about it, and then like, comment, subscribe. You know my social media is always at PlayMathGrow. Visit www.PlayMathGrow.com to learn more, and email learn@PlayMathGrow.com to talk, or if you have a suggestion for a Mapple. Okay, you know the deal. It's your turn. Here's an extension question. Based on the logic from this video, can you figure out what century of our common era we are in? Hint: from the beginning of the year 1 CE to the end of year 100 CE would be the completion of the first century. See you for your next Mapple.